beautifully warm summer day, I'm going to give you a little information on how to study for the exam. First of all, read the fucking book. You got to read the book, okay? If you try to just do questions, you're going to end up coming to me or another tutor and spending a lot of money. Read the damn book. Can't say that enough. Get through it one time. Don't take a lot of notes unless you're a really good note taker. But if you take a lot of notes, what's going to happen is you're going to sit there and take forever to finish it. Get through the book one time at least. Try to get the big picture. Options, maybe you got to do a couple times through practice exams. But then just start taking quizzes on each chapter. Each chapter, take 10 to 15 questions on each chapter. Anything you get less than a 75 on, reread the chapter or that section, whatever it is. It's time consuming, but you got to do it. Then once you're passing all them, then start finals. Doing finals is not studying. Doing finals is to find out where you're weak. That's not a form of studying. Yes, you're going to get advice from people to say, just take a lot of tests. You know what? You don't meet the 50% of people who fail doing that because you're now doing something else. This job takes that kind of dedication. You need to read, quiz, and then study. If you need help with options, go. Either hire me, hire someone else, talk to people, or I have a bunch of videos on YouTube that will help you, okay? Now, after you've done all the quizzes and the finals, every time you do a quiz, reread the chapter. Once you get to the finals, take a final. Then the lowest two sections, reread those chapters. It's testing and reading, both of them together. I'm going to repeat that. That's my fucking mantra. You got to read the book. If you don't, you're going to have a problem. Also, don't look for which vendor mimics the exam. None of them do. Very few. You're gonna hear from people, oh, Kaplan does, STC does, Achievable does. None of them do. You may get lucky on a few, but that's not what it's about. You're not trying to mimic the test. Yes, that'd be great. If I could write a bunch of questions that looked like the exam, I'd be a millionaire, okay? Instead of just 100 air, okay? So no one does it. There's not one vendor. And FINRA is super aggressive about not letting people mimic the exams. They sued training consultants like 10 years ago because your questions are so damn close. Nobody wants to do that. And the Roman numeral stuff, yeah, people do Roman numerals because it's easy to write questions that way. If somebody asks me to write questions, if I have to do the ABCD ones, I could probably do like 10 questions an hour. You give me Roman numerals, I can probably bang out 30 questions an hour. Maybe less, but a lot more because Roman numerals are easier to write, and that's why they have a lot of them. I want you to treat the tests as a way to test your knowledge, not to mimic the exam. The more you know, the easier it is. Follow me on YouTube. I got a bunch of stuff, live Q&A every Tuesday and Thursday nights. Let's pass this.
Trust fund, 6'5", no eyes, finance, trust fund, 6'5", I'm looking for a man in finance, trust fund, 6'5", no eyes, finance, trust fund, 6'5", I'm no eyes, man in finance, trust fund, 6'5", no eyes, finance, trust fund, 6'5", no eyes, looking for a man, looking for a man, looking for a man, looking for a man, looking for a guy.
Man, I got all the flavor bitches say I'm delicious. I'ma have all you motherfuckers laying the ditch. I'ma kill all you rappers, I'ma aim with precision. They was rocking with your ass till they made a decision. All my friends making mans cause they know I'm my bitch. A lot of entertainers.
Here we go. Happy Tuesday. Oh, baby. Oh, hope we have some good news. Oh, okay. Couple things. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live, the original. Everything else is just a copy, baby. Okay. It's Tuesday, 8:33. We got off at a good start. It's super fucking hot outside. It's like 182 degrees in Chatham, New Jersey, but we're getting on this shit. Okay. Gabriel, we'll get to, some people definitely have, some people do it. Now, couple things. If you need free resources, check out Brandon Rith over Basic Wisdom. Go check out Brian Lee over Teskey, Susie Rhodes over Past Masters. I have a Facebook group called FINRA Exam and NASAA Test Prep Network. Okay. Boom. There you go. Never quit, baby. Michael Erosa, never fucking quit. Never. Never say die. Never say quit. Boom. Okay. Now, also, don't forget I have my membership shit. Okay. What's a membership? So I have really cheap as $6. I'm going to answer your question too at the same time. The membership is $6. You can see all the old classes. If you do $20, you get my options, which are game changing. Make you goddamn cry. They're so goddamn easy. None of this T-chart crap. Okay. Now, let's move it on from here. Where are we? I'm trying to find this link. Okay.
to put in there. This is the Facebook group, by the way, guys. Boom, there's the Facebook group. Hold on now. $20, you get my options, change your fucking life. Then we can move up. If you want everything above, gets everything below, right? So then if you want $25 a month, you get the options plus every week at 6 p.m. we meet for the 65 and 66 and 63. And at 7 p.m. Eastern, we meet for the 7. That's a $25 a month. If you go all the way up to $50, you get the options class plus the 7 class plus the old options videos. That's the answer to your question, right? So that's, oh God, that's the answer to your question. You should get all those too. Those should be in the membership tab. If you go into the membership tab, all the old ones should be sitting in there. Okay. They all get rebroadcast, so they all should be sitting in there. There's about maybe 8 or 9 of them there. I don't do every single one because I'm just a lazy fuck. But usually after the class, I give everyone the link. Okay. Let's get into this, baby. Hold on. Laura, where are you? I know we have good news. Okay. Laura. We never quit, right? Boom. Okay. Basking Ridge, there you go. It's some fucking hot-ass shit, Monetary Mo. Okay. Laura, I think we took a test, didn't we? Did we take a test? How'd we do? Okay. Don't forget, join that Facebook group. It's like almost 6,000 people in it. 1,300 or 1,400 active. It's private. Nobody else can see what you write. And there's a chat room for everything. There's two study groups going on from that chat room going on right now. Okay. Let's go, baby. Okay, here we go. Okay. My motto, I will absolutely help you pass this exam. Okay, so let's get on this. Chad, baby. Okay, we're going to help you get through this. Okay. You did that one. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, but you can pass the 6, but you still need to take the SIE at some point. So yes, a lot of people take the 6 or the 7 or the 66 out of order. It doesn't matter. Okay. That's what I was waiting for. Sorry, I'll back to you. That's what I was waiting for. I need you to say it, kid. Let's see. What should I do with you? No, not that. I can't do that. Let's start with the first one.
Oh, ching, here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love you like that.
Laura's in the house. She fucking passed it. She beat this fucking test. Even though all this time she was waiting, it's been such a long time. I think she was afraid to take the fucking test, and then she fucking nailed it. It is fucking outstanding. That's why she got 2 songs. Good. Let's fucking go. Oh, it's your turn this week, baby. Next Tuesday, you're going to be on here. Okay. Here we go. So again, Gabriel, yes, you can take it out of order. It does not matter. Out of order at all. But it's harder to do it that way. Although with the 6, maybe not. Because you do the 6, you get the mutual fund, the annuity shit out of the way, and then you move on to the SAO, this. Boom. Not so bad. Okay. I love it. That's awesome. Good, Gabriel. Okay. Okay. Listen. So yeah. Sure, I can do that, Greg's guys. The man, the myth. Here's the thing. Yes, I'm a legend in my own mind, pretty much. That's where I am. A legend in my own mind. Again, Gabriel, you can take this shit at a time, but you remember, you still need to do this. Okay. You need to get both done no matter what. So you can't not take the SIE. It's not like if you take the 6, you're waived off the SIE. You got to do it this way. Okay. Nicole, I'm going to get you. I see some news in there. Okay. Boom, Maro, make sure you watch my playlist, my 7 playlist. It's pretty fucking awesome. I cover everything you need to know in there, except for the options, which I'm a greedy bastard. You got to pay for that. Okay. There you go. Exactly. Michael, the king of this. He's taken the 7 multiple times, and then he passed the 66 on the first shot. Goddamn crazy shit. Then he's going to get to 24, then go back to the 7 and beat this thing. So here we go. Oh, remember something. Then we're going to get drunk and blackout. Absolutely. You earned it. Okay. And the whole reason that I know, did I delete that? Let's see. Is this the good one?
Louder! Nope. Show me the money. That's it, brother. What you got?
Yes, I did. We're going to get to there. Where's my, here we go. This is why I know, oh, baby. Oh, you're going to get this.
Now I'm a believer, not a trace.
Mind. There we go, baby. Okay. Anyone taking that believers for you. Okay. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna meet for. I promise you, Elia. I just been. I taught a class I have a class Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Then I have classes on Wednesday, Thursday. I have to drive down to Philly after this shit in a fucking storm. They're putting me up in a hotel. Let me go from there. Then I will find time to talk to you. It's probably going to be Saturday afternoon or Friday afternoon. Most likely, Elia, most probably Friday around 2, 3 o'clock. Okay. So assume that it's going to be sometime Friday afternoon. Okay. Here we go, baby. Bashing Ridge. You know what's really close to that? There's a golf course over there that our former president went. Okay. Remember, Gabriel, you're doing the 6. Do not pay for anything. Okay. Boom, there you go. Okay. Isabella Jeter. But okay. Oh, no. Listen, don't be nervous. Yours are solid scores. As long as they're not members. If you're getting 75s and 80s on STC and 75s on Kaplan, you're in good shape. Boom. Okay. And remember to watch my crash course, right? Watch and read customer accounts the day before, baby. Read customer accounts the day before. Boom. Okay. Jackson Key. Jack's Key. Okay. Thursday. That's awesome. Watch my crash course stuff. Be confident. Make sure you got the register. So make sure tomorrow, not a lot of tests. Elia, yes, you're fine. You're good. You're in good shape. You're right there. Keep grinding though, Elia. Now, SIE. So we get Isabel and Jackson. So Isabel, you're gonna nail this. You have to go in there with confidence. Jackson, go in with confidence. No testing tomorrow. Like literally, Isabella and Jackson, no testing tomorrow. Okay, no testing tomorrow. Toya, I'll get to in a second. No testing tomorrow. I think that's a mistake. I think it's just no good side. Just add knowledge, like read stuff. Read about joint accounts, especially the SIE. Maybe read some account stuff. Maybe read customer accounts. Maybe go over the investment risk. Shit like that. That's where you're gonna be. That's the goal. Okay. Boom. Okay, hold on. We're going to get to a couple people. Okay, Toya, top formulas for the 66. I would say get total return down. Stop right there. Total return, current yield, maybe a tips question. I don't think much more than that. I mean, learn earnings per share and PE just to record. So let's say top things you got to memorize. Say there's 5 of them, okay? Total return, absolutely. After tax return, probably. You can mix that. Tips, let's see tips out. You may get it, but it's not that hard. PE ratio, earnings per share, total return, current yield, and after tax return. If you know those, you should be fine. Mackenzie, right? Mackenzie out of East Ottumwa, Iowa, nailed this thing like a bad bitch. Okay, I hope your kids aren't on there and you heard that. But she nailed this thing. Never, ever give up because you know how she's living. Never fucking give up. Never give up. Never quit. She missed it once or twice. Never came up. And boom. I did not want to give your address out. McCook. The problem is there's like 9 people in that whole city. McCook, Nebraska, baby. The nearest Walmart, the nearest Target is 3 hours away. Okay. You know what only comes from McCook, Nebraska? Steers and queers. You don't have no horns on you. That's a line from Officer and a Gentleman. Boom. Everyone's happy. Mackenzie nailed it. Big part of my groups. We're going to miss her on the thing. I met with her a couple of times. Brandon met with her. We got her past it. Maria's happy. Everyone's fucking happy. Okay. Now, Nicole, baby, you passed it a week ago. I love it. I think the options do help. Okay. Yeah, Alyssa, I don't know. Sometimes maybe you have to update your chat thing. Okay. I'll try to get you in there. But Nicole, how happy are we?
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Boom, Nicole. I love it. Boom. Okay, here we go. And I got the other guy in a second. So can I explain the difference between systematic and non-systematic? Okay. here's the deal. I want you to think of it this way. Systematic is non-diversifiable. Here's why. Think of the system as the whole system. There's nothing you can do. This is what I think of. March 13th, 2020, back in ancient history, before 2 weeks to the cure, right? What happened? They announced that they shut the market down. Market dropped 20%. I don't care what stock you had. Google, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Meta, I guess. All print money, yet they were still down 15-20%. You can't get rid of that. No matter what you bought, you were losing money. So I was thinking of systemic risk as the entire system crashes. Nothing you can do about it, okay? It's Greg's. Nothing you can do about the system. So you just got to fucking let it ride. Maybe you buy puts, but you cannot diversify your way away. That's systematic risk. Market risk, interest rate risk, inflation risk, nothing you can do about it. Now, non-systematic risk is like business risk, okay? Non-systematic risk is like business risk. You can diversify the rate. That's like a stock I buy. Pretty much every stock I buy, you fucking lose money on. Okay, it goes down. So really, you should have an inverse Ken index, like an inverse Kramer index. You can get rid of that. So if I like NVIDIA, which I do, but I ride with NVIDIA, I have a lot of risk. So what it can do is I can buy and I have a lot of non-systematic risk. So what can I do? I can buy Tesla, GE, Gillette, Nike, Facebook, or Meta. SoundHound. I can buy all these different stocks to diversify that risk. So systematic risk is like the whole system. Can't do anything about it. Non-systematic risk is like the business risk. You can diversify that away. You can never get rid of the risk, but by having a very diversified portfolio would get rid of non-systematic risk. What's the easiest way to get rid of it? Buy an ETF, buy a mutual fund, buy a variable annuity, all those things, a closed-end fund. They're instantly diversifiable. Okay. Nicole, don't sleep on that fucking 66. You're expecting. Read first. Okay. You can get it. Angela, you're gonna nail it. Just take your time. Yeah, look on the 66. That's nearly half the damn test. But again, the vendors, STC, Kaplan, Achievable, all go too deep on that stuff. They ask it like much more about little tiny details, and we don't want to do that, right? We want to be good on this. So don't worry about it too much. Get the big picture. But here's the thing. Don't sleep on investment vehicles. That's where people get their ass kicked. Investment vehicles is always tough. Okay. Elliot, we talked. We're good. Okay. No, never freak out. Okay. Abdullah, I do tutoring one-on-one, but I do a Series 7 class every Friday night. We go every Friday night. I do a 7 p.m. class and an 8 p.m. It's $25 a month for the one class, $50 for the options and that. Okay. We meet every Friday night at 7 p.m. for the 7 and 8 p.m. for the option. That's the only classes I do. There's no money in that. Offering up classes is a loss leader. I have a lot of companies that hire me out. Like my entire summer is booked out. I have classes and I have analyst classes in the city and stuff like that. It's crazy shit. Okay. Eddie, the 25th of July. Very lucky day. I have no idea why. I'm just saying it. It's a lucky day because come 12 o'clock, Eddie's going to be a register. Ooh, I hear the rain. Into each life, a little rain must fall, and that's what happened to me. Okay. Yes, I have a crash course for the 63. Rafaela, we got this. Okay. I feel you. Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, we talked. Okay. Boom. I love it. Okay. We got this. You're going to nail it. Relax. Remember the 63. This is the way it goes. Take a lot of tests. You're going to do shitty. Then boom, all of a sudden goes up. Unapologetic. I'm not going to apply. I'm not going to apologize. Congratulations. But I'm not going to apologize for my cheesy song.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Boom, unapologetic. I am so happy for you. That's awesome. Oh, Monetary Mo. Go take this fucking test. You're scoring 80s already. Go take it. Don't wait. Unapologetic. That's awesome. Any surprise? Do I have membership videos for the 66? No. It's all, I have the whole playlist for the 66. And then the only thing you do is be in the membership and join the 6 o'clock class. So here's the thing. So anyone who's taking the 65, 66, do not pay the $50. Pay the 25. Okay. Pay the 25. Okay. Toya, we're going to get you. We got this, right? You're going to nail this thing.
Now I'm a believer.
Boom, baby. You're going to nail this thing. I love it. Okay. Boom. I'm telling you, Angela, you're going to rock this thing. Where did I go? Boom. There we go. Little McCook, Nebraska. Boom. McCook, Nebraska has 9,000 people in it. That's right. Okay. Alyssa, I maybe update it. I don't know why it doesn't. It's maybe go on your phone. Maybe it might be easier. And if it doesn't go on your phone, try it on your regular computer. See, try that, and then see if you have to update your app, because it should be there. Just should be a little link that says chat. Okay. Oh, okay. My final skims. Okay, that's awesome. If you're getting 75, 80s and not moving farther, moving up until you get that, that's fine. But I wouldn't sit on one thing for too long, right? So listen, don't sit on like just bonds and go, I'm getting 72s. Maybe move on and then come back, because you want to feel like you're moving forward. Okay. Luke. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, Luke. I love it. That's awesome. Congrats. Any surprises? I don't even ask what people are on it anymore. William Cruz. You're getting it. We're just going nuts with the music. I don't even know what to play anymore. What am I going to play? I'm going to play. We're going to have a little party.
Oh, cha-cha-ching-ching. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr.
Boom, William Cruz. On to the 66. That is outstanding. That is outstanding. Back to this. Okay. Back to a real question now. We're just having some fun here. Okay. Yes, agency bonds are. Hold on. The bonds. Ginnie Mae is exempt. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac trade on the exchange. So I think they're not. I got to think they're not exempt from registration because they trade on the exchange or over the counter. I got to think not. Ginnie Mae is. I don't think Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are. I mean, because I've been watching them trade, if you know what I mean. So. Nope. Nope. We're good. My bad. Sure, they are. Wonder why. So the stocks are not, the mortgage-backed securities are. I should have said it the wrong way. The stocks are registered. They were. The agencies are exempt. Sorry about that. The pass-through securities are exempt. Go that way. Okay. What's weird is that Fannie Mae chose to register voluntarily, which is interesting. Okay. But they were thinking about it. Now, okay. Here we go, Isabella. Now, if I want to just assume agency shit's exempt. Now, if rule 144, okay. Here we go. Okay. Here's what the difference is. Okay. Here's why. Okay. Under control people. So let's go. There's two types of 144. There's 144 for restricted shares. Okay. 144 for restricted shares. Okay. Is you buy shares Reg D, you cannot sell them for 6 months. That's the 180 days. That's why it's confusing. 144 says you cannot sell for 180 days. After that, you can sell whatever you want. Unless you want to sell to Quibs during the 6-month period, then you can. Quibs are qualified institutional buyers, institutions with 100 million or more under management. However, if you're a control person, not of unregistered or restricted, control person, partners, the pods, partners, officers, directors, and big ass shareholders. That's 10% or more. Partners, officers, directors, big ass shareholders. Now, if you are a control person of a regular registered security, you can sell whatever you want, but you have to follow a certain rule. 144. You can sell the greater of 1% of the outstanding, 4 weeks trading volume, 4 times a year, which is every 90 days. So that's why it's confusing. So on unrestricted shares, you have to hold for 6 months fully paid. For control people, you can sell whenever you want, but you have to follow the 144 rules that you can only sell a certain amount each 90 days. That's where you get confused. However, the third thing is, what if you're a control person of registered shares? A control person of registered shares. That means you have to wait till 6 months and then follow the volume restrictions. They can only sell a certain amount every 90 days. Good. There is a little exemption called the de minimis. We can sell a certain amount and not have to register. And again, monetary Mo. Boom, 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 boom. You're ready, my man. And Zach, way to not give up. I agree. This group, the group on the Facebook group is so important. They're so good. And here, everyone's so nice. Like I said, I'm a dick, but everyone seems to be pretty nice. That is awesome. Okay. Just taking the exams, never gave up. That's so big. Okay. Yeah, use STC. No, Kaplan, look, whether you use Achievable or STC or Kaplan. By the way, guys, check out achievable.me. They're super solid. They're the best for the SIE. And again, for the 7 and stuff, whether you use Achievable, STC, Kaplan, or Notman, not a huge difference between them all. I always say, don't get the Kaplan program. Buy the Achievable STC and then buy the Kaplan Cubic using and Michael Weiss. So Michael Weiss is a great tutor. He's over at series7examtutor.com. I'm a good tutor, but he's good, okay? He's awesome. He's about half the price of me, so it works out. Series7examtutor.com. Now, for the 24, get STC, read the book cover to cover. Read it to cover to cover. I think there's a Facebook group for the 24. And we go from there. I'm pretty sure there's a Facebook group for the 24. Just read the book once. Make sure you got down. Remember, this is what my students tell me. The 24 is like your registered rep screwed up. How do you handle it? That's what they do. That's the way you think about it. My registered rep screwed up. How do I handle it? Make sure the investment banking is good. I have a market making video that'll really help out. It's about an hour and a half long. It's really solid. Okay. That should help a little bit. Alyssa. Okay. Yeah, remember this. Excited. Watch my crash course stuff. Alyssa, 1, you're taking it tomorrow? Get the fuck off my live. What are you doing? Get the fuck off. You should be getting to sleep, baby. I love having you on here. You need to get off my live and go get some sleep, kid. It's much more important than giving me that, okay? Now, I know I'm just kidding around. So now, my big thing is make sure that you know the risks and stuff. Get sleep. Maybe watch my quick and dirty before you go to bed or in the morning or something. And go beat this thing. You're going to rock this test, baby. Okay, not my marks. You followed their program. But I would say, Nicole, read their book straight through. I would say read the book straight through first, okay? Just get through the book one time, then go back. Maybe watch the videos, maybe watch my videos. Go back and start working through it, doing quizzes, little quizzes, 10 to 15 at a time until you feel good. And then once you feel good, start taking finals and then go beat this thing. Boom. Really, but again, reading the book one time through. Don't worry about taking notes or quizzes during. Just get through it. And if they're saying they have a timeline, just go, yeah. Just let me read it one time. It's a big book. Just get through it. Okay. Boy, there's nothing else. There's nothing else that you need to do. Don't do any tests the day before, right? So for the next one day, take tests. But on the second day, the day before the test, or I guess it's 2 days before, the day before the test, do not do any finals. Go over a review, go through the crash course stuff, watch any kind of last minute videos, go from there. It's your best bet. I'm catching up. I may be done by 9 o'clock tonight. Okay. You don't need to. If you're in the mid-70s, okay, beware of the grooves, okay? If you're in the mid-70s and you look through and it's like stupid mistakes, here's the thing. Take it in a week. Past perfect's fucking hard, okay? Past perfect's really, really, really hard, okay? So if you're in the 75s and you know your stuff, and the ones you get wrong are because you're misunderstanding, you're solid. You're ready. Beware of the grooves. Past perfect is legit harder than the test. Way more complicated, way more in minutia, shit like that. You're actually in good shape. No, don't worry. Don't even think about it. Oh, don't even think about it. You can't compare yourself to others. They're not you. Okay. Do not do that. Okay. Do not. Yeah, I can do the ETF ETNs. Do not worry about this. Just focus on yourself. Don't even think about anyone else. Just focus on you, baby. It's all about you. Well, I'm blurry. I'm much better looking when it's blurry. There I go. Back to being ugly again. Okay. Hey, you got Eddie and O. We're going to get it, baby. Eddie. Eddie. Hey. Okay. Hey, as cocktail. That's great. Yeah, you know what? If you have time, fucking read the book again. That's awesome. You're absolutely going to do that. You're going to 100%. Good. I think next week is Mark Esposito. Go check him out. I think he's next week or the week after. Make sure you get into his class. He's solid. I'm catching up. I'm going to get out of here at 9 o'clock, right? Okay, so now, can I explain the difference in ETN? Okay. Liz, I think did you publish that in the thing with the whole ETF thing? Okay. ETFs. Okay, so an ETF, it's a packaged product. See, look at that, my logo, right? There you go, and there's, baby. Okay, so now, this is a shell, okay? This shell is literally worth nothing, okay? Boom, that's awesome, okay. Yeah, the Kaplan videos are tough to watch. Now, an ETF, you fill this, see this? Filled with gold, right? Okay, so an ETF actually holds the securities, okay? And basically the value of the ETF goes up and down based on the value of what's in it, okay? That's an ETF, okay? And you're actually buying a shell that owns all the securities. That works, okay? Now, and you're going to match the market. They can have leverage, which means they move more 2 or 3 times. They have an inverse, which means it goes backwards. But either way, you're owning it, and so there's no default. An ETN is a little different, okay? Oh, there you go. An ETN is a little bit different. An ETN is debt. So listen, so Greg, you lend me $1,000. I'm going to give you money back in like 30 years. It's an unsecured loan. I'm just promised to pay you. It's unsecured. But it's a senior unsecured loan. So here's the deal. I'm going to pay you back your $1,000 plus I'm going to track an index, whether it's the S&P 500 or the Russell or a disruptor or whatever it is, some index that we're tracking. Whatever that index does over that time, I'm going to pay you. So I had Fangu, which is Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, and maybe Uber, but I think the U just meant it was double levered. Okay. So I am going to track the index. I don't own any of the securities. I literally am using that loan to build up my business. And I'm going to track the index. At the end of the 20 or 30 years when it becomes due, I'm going to pay your $1,000 plus whatever the return of that index went up. So if the index went up, at 2,000%, I'm going to give you $1,000 plus another $2,000, or actually $20,000, right? Whatever it is, okay? So whatever that return is over that time, I'm going to pay you. But both of them trade on the exchange. Literally, if you're buying and selling them as an investor, you would not be able to tell the difference. But ETNs, have default risk. That's your biggest risk, that they have credit risk or default risk, because it is a debt and they may not have the money in 20 years to pay you. So that's a risk. So that's why they have credit risk. So ETFs and ETNs trade on an exchange. ETF tracks an index by buying into the index and is very passively managed. An ETN tracks an index by just tracking it. And neither of them you get paid during the life of it, pretty much. You get paid at the end. ETF, you just sell it out. It doesn't end. ETF, you just sell it when you're done with it. An ETN, at maturity date, you get your money back plus whatever the interest is. Hope that helps. So again, ETF is equity, ETN is a bond. Okay. Now, what's weird? Oh, here we go. Open end versus closed end. Okay. Okay. Oh, here, I missed this one. Hold on. I know I have. Okay. Who is the best for the 6? Kaplan's fine. Kaplan, STC, achievable. They're all good, right? So for the 6, they're all fine. I mean, if you don't like the Kaplan videos, you can watch my videos, or you can watch, oh, that's right, and you're taking the SIE after. That's shitty. You know what? Here's the thing. If you want to do that, watch my SIE. If you have time, watch my SIE playlist. It's fucking 30 videos, but I don't have 2-hour videos. Most of my videos are 15, 20, 30 minutes long. They have to be long, they're long. If they're not, I go what they are, okay? I don't stretch it out to, keep you on here. So just maybe watch the SIE ones on the products and then go back to the 6 on this, because I'm not boring. I'll tell you that now. Tell you that right now. I mean, maybe now I am, because I'm fucking exhausted and I got a 2-hour drive ahead of me. So hopefully I'll live. You'll know, because if I'm not on Thursday, I probably died. Okay, so now, yeah, I think if you have Kaplan, you're fine. If you can get achievable or get STC, even better, just to hear a different voice. You can even just buy the supplemental exams on STC. Good. Okay. Now, open end versus closed end. Okay. Now, open end fund means that they constantly issue new shares. So this is why it's crazy. An ETF is an open end, but it acts like a closed end, because on a bigger level you can get them to issue new shares. But an open end fund, they have Johanna. Okay, an open end fund is basically you buy when they issue shares every day. Okay. Thank you. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Okay. So I'll try not to die. So an open-end fund, they issue shares, and every day when you buy shares, they issue new shares for you. Okay. So what happens is they're issuing new shares for you. So every day it's a little mini IPO. When you buy shares of a mutual fund, you have to get a prospectus, all that shit. So open-end fund, you buy shares and they create new shares every day. So what happens? You pay NAV plus a sales charge, and you find out at the end of the day what you bought. Okay. You don't know. You can't say I want to buy 30 shares. You're going to say I want to buy $2,000 worth. And then at the end of the day, they take your $2,000, take out their sales charge, and divide it by the NAV and decide what you're going to get, tell you what you're going to get. You'll usually find out in the morning, the next morning. So when you trade it, okay, when you trade it, you're not really trading it, you're buying it. Say you buy it at 10 in the morning and I buy it 2 in the afternoon. We're both getting our price at 4. And when people buy the shares, they're buying them from the fund of the sponsor, and they get rid of them, they redeem them back to the fund of the sponsor. So an open end, the number of shares changes constantly. Okay, now a closed-end fund, very similar, other than everything's different. So they issue a set number of shares, they seal off the top, and then they put this on the exchange. Okay, they put this on the exchange. Okay, now what happened? They put it on the exchange and then it trades. If you want to buy a closed-end fund, you have to buy it from the market, from supply and demand. You have to buy it, boom, anywhere it's trading. So, and remember, an open end, you pay NAV plus a sales charge. A closed-end fund, you pay the market price. You buy at the ask, you sell it to bid. Open-end funds are mutual funds. Closed-end funds trade on an exchange. That's where your problem is. Open-end funds are mutual funds. Closed-end funds trade on an exchange. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, I'll just do some coke or something. Okay, now, okay. Okay. Joanna will fix it. That's easy to fix. Now, so closed-end funds trade on an exchange. You can buy them on margin. You can sell them short. They can issue common, preferred bonds. It's like a company. Like IBM makes crappy computers, while closed-end funds trade stocks. So it's just like a company. You can buy on the margin. If you buy at 10 in the morning, I buy 2 in the afternoon. We may get different prices. By the way, I yawn when I said all the time. It's like Tourette's or something. Okay. Hope that up now. An ETF, you heard me say an ETF is an open-end fund, but it acts like a closed-end. Open-end and closed-end are actively managed for the most part, okay, which means you have a lot of fees. ETF is not actively managed, it's passive, so it's a lot lower fees. Okay, and they remember they don't actively trade, they just rebalance every quarter. And ETFs are very, very much more transparent. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of things out there you have to watch 1.5 speed. Not me. You do 1.5 speeds. Most people put me on 0.75. Okay. Yes, it doesn't snow in mid-July. Not here. That's an old video. I like it. I planned that ahead of time. I planned that in the winter when it was snowing, that would be funny. Okay. Do you feel, Liz, does that help a little bit? Here's the thing. Joanna, I'll get that. So now, Joanna, hold on, let me see if I have it somewhere. I have a good video where I explain the difference between everything. It's really good. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hey, look, I'm live. That's great. Okay, let's see. Playlists. Where's my series? Oh, I just do that. Mutual fund versus closed-end fund versus ETF. This is one of my favorite videos. This here is one of my favorite videos. That's like a meme. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's the link for the Facebook group, by the way. And then here's my link for this ETFs trade on exchange, just like closed-end funds. Understand, hold on. Let me get that. Okay. Let me get back on this. Mutual funds, you get the price at the end of the day. Okay, hold on. Tiffany and Joanna, I'll get to you in 1 second. Okay. Okay. ETF trades all day. Watch the video I just said. Okay, let's go through. Mutual fund, you get the price at the end of the day. ETF and closed-end funds, they trade all day. Okay. Zach, no. It's about reading. Just it's a deeper dive. You got to earn your shit. Okay. For the 24, you got to know your stuff. Where are we? Okay. In the money, out of the money, baby. Okay. So remember something. In the money, out of the money has nothing to do with you. Okay. Now, so Joanna and Tiffany, don't worry about it too much. Just remember this. Okay. So here we go. So if I have a 50 call, I didn't say buy or sell, and I didn't say premium. Okay. I didn't say buy or sell. I didn't say premium. Anything above the strike price is in the money. So if you have a 50 call and the stock's trading at 52, you're 2 in the money. If you're 55, you're 5 in the money. At 60, you're 10 in the money. So again, on a call, anything above the strike price is in the money. Anything below the strike price is out of the money. If it's trading at the strike price, it's at the money. So if I have a 40 call and it's trading at 45, that's 5 in the money. If I have a 40 call, it's trading at 48, it's 8 in the money. If I have a 40 call, it's trading at 38, it's 0, it's out of the money. In the money means it's exercisable. And remember, it has nothing to do with you, okay? The biggest part people have to get over is that the in the money amount has nothing to do with your profit. So if you buy a 50 call at 5 and the stock goes to 54, it's still $4. If you buy a 50 call at 5 and the stock goes to 8, in the money is 8. It has nothing to do with premium. It's literally the difference between the market price and the strike price if it's exercisable. Hope that helps a little bit. Okay. And by the way, so a put, anything below the put. So if you have a 40 put and it's trading at 38, so Tiffany or is it Joanna? If I have a 50 put and it's trading at 38, what's my in the money? You find that out. You tell me. You asked another question. They do not. Open-end issues continuous shares. ETFs and closed-end funds trade on the market. ETFs can issue more shares, but that's only for big people. So not for, as far as we're concerned, ETFs are like closed-end funds except for the passive, but they are technically an open-end fund because they can do what they call, I forgot what they call it. But if you have say you have an S&P 500 ETF, say it's 2% every stock, whatever the hell it is. If you buy your own portfolio that matches that index exactly, you can go to the company and trade that group of portfolio they have for the ETF. They're called creation units. But as far as we know, ETF, did you listen to me? ETFs, closed-end funds trade in the market. Mutual funds issue new shares all the time. Technically, an ETF can, but they don't. Okay, let's do this here. So if we have a 40 put and the stock's trading at 38, we're $2 in the money. If we have a 50 put, it's trading at 38, we're $12 in the money. If it's trading at 48, we're 2 in the money. It's literally the distance from par if it's exercisable. So if I have a 50 call, 58 is 8 in the money. 48 is 0. If I have a 50 put, 48 is $2 in the money. 38 is 12 in the money. Okay. Now, so again, on a call, doesn't matter buy or sell or premium. Any market price above the strike price, you're in the money. On a put, anything below the strike price, you're in the money. Let's see. Hold on. Do I have them? Okay, hold on. Let's see what I got. Do I have it? Let's see what comes up. Nope. I'm going to look here now. Let's see. Boy, these are some. My YouTube is just goddamn crazy right now because it's all this political stuff. We got a presidential assassination. We have a vice president being picked. We had a meteor. He almost hit the Statue of Liberty, which I didn't know about, which is just crazy shit. I was so busy teaching. I did not know that we had a meteor that almost hit the fucking Statue of Liberty. It's like something's going on. Let me see if I can find it in here. In the money, out of the money, in the money. We're in the money. Intrinsic value, baby. Here we go. Yes! Yes. What, the meteor? No, I think the meteor is probably natural. Ben! Ben. What happened, Ben? We got some news? I'll get taxation. Don't I have a taxation video that will help you a lot. Joanna, see, I'm telling you, you fucking nailed it. So anything below, to watch that video, that's intrinsic value. And remember, intrinsic and in the money mean the same thing. Okay. In the money. I know it's stuck in my goddamn head. It's like one of those earworm things. Ben, how'd we do? Are we taking did we take a test recently? I thought we did. Yeah, by the way, I don't believe in, I believe in some conspiracy theories, but hell, I mean, timing your head so you only get hit by an ear would be kind of crazy. Okay. I know what you meant. I'm not saying that. No, not at all. I think that people fuck up. Yeah. Supposedly he asked for more security and they said no. No, here's my one thing. Okay, here's my one thing about this. I'm not going to get too heavy into it. Women can do a lot of things men can do. But you cannot have a 5'2" woman shield a 6'3" man. So you should pair up the women with women or shorter men. They can't see that, okay? They can't stand in front of him and go like this. I'm just saying, okay. Break-even point and parity are not the same. Okay. Here we go. Oh, got it, Ben. Okay. Cameron Thomasoon. Okay. Joanna, you're going to nail this stuff. You're going to nail it. You picked that stuff up quick. We're going to do. Okay. Hey, Greg's guys, I'll get to yours in a second. Okay. Class B mutual fund shares. What are we known as? They're known as contingent deferred. Because why? B for back end, baby. B shares. So Class A is front end load. Always think long term, lot of money. What? It's contingent deferred shares. It's D. The problem is they're probably saying it's B, but it's not. B shares are CDSE, contingent deferred. Oh, not contingent deferred shares, contingent deferred sales charge. Maybe that's what it is. But it doesn't say contingent. It doesn't say contingent load. It says contingent deferred shares. I guess it's back end load. Maybe it's just a wording thing. That's like a shitty thing. Yeah, because back end. Yeah, but I think because D is miswritten. Like D is written, it doesn't say contingent deferred load. It says contingent deferred shares. Okay. Yes. A, pay me now. B, pay me later. Yes. And the longer you stay in, the lower it goes. Again, so Cameron, if it said contingent deferred sales charge, I'd be like, okay, they're fucking wrong. Okay. But it is B is back end, but it also called the contingent deferred sales charge. It's contingent how long you stay and it's deferred. But they're not saying that. They're saying contingent deferred shares, not sales load. So sales load, the shares aren't contingent, the sales charges. Okay. No, break even and parity are not the same thing. Break even is just here's the thing. If it's trading at break even, it's trading at parity. Okay. That means there's no time. I agree with that. If the stock is trading at the break even, then it is trading at parity. But now if it's trading above break even, then it's bullish. If it's bullish, then it's profit. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. You got your end the corresponding stuff. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about writing it so much. Just kind of work through it. Okay. Just kind of work through it. Only write down stuff you're not getting, kind of thing. Okay. 12B1 fees, baby. Yeah, I think go move it on. Do the quiz. If you fail it, read the section, watch my video or watch their video, and then move the fuck on. Okay. Now, 12B1 fee. Okay. It's crazy, right? Yeah, it's funny, Ben. You did all year without studying, right? Last time I studied was like freshman year of high school. Trust me, my teachers knew that. Where was it? Who was screaming, what do we do? Okay. Now, 12B1, baby. Or you mean the statute of limity. Okay, so now, 12B1 fees are an annual fee. They're for marketing and advertising. Max is 0.75% really, but it can be 1 for the 12B1 for the Class C. So 12B1s are marketing and advertising. It's part of the expense ratio. The reason we care about them, okay. Oh my God, yeah, they're way hard. Okay. Oh, I'll get to you on that one. So 12B1 is a part of the expense ratio. They're for marketing and advertising. The reason that you pay them is, so the idea is that if you help them market it, which is really just kickbacks to advisors, you're going to bring in more investors, which is going to lower your expense ratio. Because look, if we have an expense ratio of this, and we have 1 million people doing it, okay? Now, if it goes that way, right? So if we have an expense ratio of this and a number of shareholders this way, the expense ratio is a certain thing. If we can bring in more people, boom, it costs us less. I always think of it like this. If you're going to get a summer home with a summer house with a bunch of friends, maybe 5 friends, maybe it costs you guys, $5,000 a month because it's expensive. The Hamptons, right? That wouldn't even touch the Hamptons. But let's say you brought another 5 or 10 friends in, okay? To 5 or 10 friends in, then it would get it would be cheaper for you because you're splitting it more. And that's why the 12B1 fee is there, is to increase the number of shareholders so we get to split the expense ratio by more, so it costs us less. Okay. My motto, yes. It's mastery. The mastery exam and the practice exam are harder than the 7. I don't know. Some of the simulated ones are. If you're getting high 60s or 70s, and you know enough to pass. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Just to get this clear, hopefully if I don't butcher it, if I bought Class A shares at one place and another Class A, it depends. Are they the same? Oh, you have to, if they're the same, let me do it this way. If they're the same fund family, yes. If you buy Fidelity, if you have an account at Schwab and JP Morgan and you buy Fidelity funds, yes, they'll combine them. But if you buy shares of T. Rowe and shares of Fidelity, you're not getting shit. They're not gonna say, oh, you gave money to another firm. Yeah, we're happy with that. No, fuck that. Okay. So if you buy Class A shares of the same fund family, doesn't matter where you go, you get the break point. Okay, I'll do that one in a second. Tiffany. Okay, now, good. I'm glad you got this. So now, I don't have a margin class. I have 2 videos on margin. I will never do it. Very rarely will I do another video on for margin. They're not tested. I'm not going to waste your time fucking doing it. It's not worth it. Find my fucking videos. You watch them. You own it. You're good. If you watch I have a video. I'm about to undo what I just said. My video with the 3 hard questions from the exam. They mimic the exam. I didn't get it from students. I just know. Okay. Now, yes, you need to learn at the altar of Ken, right? Okay. So now, I have 2 more. I have 1 margin video in the back of that. I have 3 good videos. I think 3 good hard option videos, whatever. And I have a margin. It's the one that ever says I have a bonus. It's one of the most recent videos I have. And it has a margin run at the end where I do a combined margin again. Pretty good. It's a good question. Okay. Now back to this. Okay. Best efforts. Here we go. So I go to issue shares. If I do a firm commitment, which would be great to do, that means the underwriter is obligated. They're guaranteeing the shares, okay? They're guaranteeing that I'm going to sell my shares. And how do they do that? They buy my shares at a little bit of a discount. We call it takedown or spread, if you want to call it. And then they sell it to the public at the POP, and they make the difference. That's firm commitment. So if I'm the underwriter and you're the seller, and I promise to sell the 1 million shares, I pretty much buy them and sell them. Anything I don't sell is on me, the underwriter. That's it. Now, best efforts, that's like a principal transaction. You're using our own inventory. Now, if best efforts is we're trying to do the best we can, okay? So the best efforts is, hey, I'm going to sell your shares. I'm going to sell as many as I can, and then I'll just give you back the ones I don't sell. That's it. Now, if it's a mini max, what they'll say is, listen, I need 1 million shares, but I really want to do that. But if you don't get at least 600,000, just cancel the deal. But if you get over 600,000, then we're good. That's all the contingent offering. That's still best efforts because I'm going to do the best I can. And if I don't get there, I cancel it. Okay. Now, then there's an all or none, which means I want to sell 1 million shares of bonds and either sell all of them or cancel the deal and nothing happens. Usually if that happens, the administrator or the FINRA will require you to set up an escrow account. All the money for the bonds, you have to put in this escrow account so it can give it back to the issuer until you hit the contingency. So if you want to sell $1 million worth of stock and you have a 600,000 minimum, like a mini max, up until you get 600 grand sold, then it's in an escrow account. Once you get over the 600 grand, it's released because you're over the 600 grand. You got the shares sold, and so it's a done deal. The point is, if you do a mini max or an all or none, and you don't hit the number you need to hit, the deal is canceled. That's why it's the best efforts. Okay. Again, I do not have I have margin videos in my Series 7 playlist. I don't do a class because it's not worth it. Unless there's just not worth it. Okay. Okay. Yes, they're very risky. Stocks from emerging markets are risky, okay? They yeah, they are risky, but they give you the whole point of them is to diversify. Yes, they're riskier. They can't really say that, but they are riskier. They give you diversification, right? So yeah, if you want to if you have a bunch of US portfolios, right? US stocks, like you have Tesla, GE, Apple, shit like that, you probably want to start going outside the country a little bit to diversify your portfolio. Okay, so that's kind of where you want to know. So our emerging markets, international, shit like that. Emerging markets are riskier. They can't really say that, but they are. Here we go. Is that it? Doom, 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 doom. I think I got everything. I still want to know what Ascati said they were screaming, unless you're talking about the people at the shooting. Okay, I think that works. I think we are in a good place. We had a good night. So, couple people taking a test. Thank you, Heather. Couple people restricted shares. That's if you buy a Reg D. What does that mean? That means you have to hold them fully paid for 6 months. After the 6 months, you can sell whatever you want. During that 6 months, you can sell to a certain group called a QIB, a qualified institutional buyer. The reason that's a thing, that's called 144A. The reason that's a thing, okay? Of course I do, my Amaro. I have a whole playlist for that. I was the first to do that. Remember that. I was the first to do that. Now, years ahead of everyone else. Now, however, now think about why they do this. They don't want the accredited investors buying these shares on a Reg D and then flipping them out to fucking mom and pops who get ripped off. So they make them hold it for 6 months during the risky time. However, if you sell to QIBs under 144A, QIBs are these massive companies that manage at least 100 million. They can defend themselves. That's the thing. They can defend themselves. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let me just work on that. Yeah, I'm good at dumbing down shit because I'm just a fucking dumbass. Okay, let's see. Yeah. They're never going to ask that question. They're not going to ask what's the largest, smallest, okay? Because I don't think the management fee is a fee that the manager gets. So understand how it works. So I have a video on it, but I'm a bond. I'm going to issue it at 1,000. I'm the leader. It's going to be issued at 1,000. I'm the lead underwriter. I'm going to buy it at 980. Then I'm the lead underwriter. I'm going to sell it to the rest. I'm going to sell it to the rest of my syndicate at like 985. So I make $5 for every bond. I call it the drug dealer method. We just flip it out. I'm going to make $5 for every bond being sold. That's the manager's fee. That 985 that the syndicate buys it from me at is called the takedown. They take it down at 985 and they sell it to the public at 1,000, and they make $15, which is total takedown or concession. Inside that, they can flip out some of their bonds or stock to selling groups, to Goombas from Staten Island. They will buy it at 985 from me, the lead underwriter, and sell it at like 990 to the selling groups. So the selling groups don't have liability. They're just smiling and dialing, right? Okay. And whatever bonds they sell, they go back and get the bonds or the shares from the underwriters and sell it. Whatever they make is like the selling concession. Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, I'm telling you, it works. Okay. Okay. Now. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's going to be all about unity. Here's the thing. Hold on, Tiffany. Just remember one thing. Hold on. Oh, once I say I got to leave, all the questions pop in. Okay. So UIT, it's literally a shell, very shell. Here's the thing, though. They buy bonds. The biggest difference between this and the other things is they don't replace the shit. So they buy a bunch of bonds. The shit inside has maturity dates. So if those bonds get cold or mature, they don't replace them. So what happens is it ends up liquidating. It's still an investment. It's still an investment company. So it's a shell that owns stock or bonds. And as those bonds pay out, you get income and you buy at the NAV plus a sales charge from the company. You sell it back at the NAV. Minus, you may or may not have to pay a sales charge, probably not. But they're not really managed, right? They just literally, when I think of a manager, I think they're sitting there with a cigar and a beer, and they're just making sure it doesn't blow up. They're not doing anything. They're just saying if one of the bonds matures, it gets called, they're just not replacing it. So it gets smaller and smaller. Okay, Reg D 504. Okay, so Reg D is a private placement. 504 is up to $10 million. Anyone can buy. You're very limited on what you can advertise. Okay, 506B and C. 506B is over $5 million, unlimited amount, but you can sell to as many accredited investors as you want, but only up to 10 non-accredited. 35 non-accredited, the state stuff. 35 non-accredited, and you can't generally advertise. 506C, no unaccredited, only accredited investors. Since that's the case, and it's over 5 million, since that's the case, they will let you generally advertise because they don't care. Like they'll put whatever, they'll just advertise on there, okay? Radio shows, stuff like that. So again, 504, under 10 million, anyone can buy. 506B is in boy, over 5 million to unlimited, max of 35 non-accredited, as many accredited as you want. 506C, again, 5 million and up. There's no unaccredited. It's all accredited people, yeah, I think that was all accredited, and they can generally advertise. Good, okay. And we know that when you fail, it's not a big deal, right? Okay, because
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down.
Boom, baby. Tiffany, you're not going to give up, right? Never quit. Okay. Boom, we're going to go in confident. Boom, I'm telling you right now, go in confident. We can talk about the tutoring after, Aaron. We got this. I'm happy to help you. Just get it. Boom. Okay. Be confident, right? We're not going to give this up. Okay. Now, I think if you're mid 70s, and if you're in the low to mid 70s on Kaplan, mid 70s to 80s on STC, if not for memorizing, you can go. And again, if you're there, just you're fine. Just take your time. Okay, everything will be fine. That's what I say. That's why. What's his name? One of my favorite comedians. He's really obnoxious. He goes, "Why be upset? You can be upset when shit happens. If it's not fine, you'll handle it. If it is fine, then why be upset twice?" We all just want to pass, baby. We're going to get through that. Okay. Are you kidding me? At 9:30, when I'm going to list off 30 of them? No. This is what we're going to do, Gabriel. Go find my gorilla style video. I have a tip. Hold on. Fucking killing me at 9:30. You want me to go through an hour reading mnemonics? I'm going to kick your ass, Gabriel. Let's see if it's in here. There it is. Look at my tips and tricks video from 2020. That's one of them. 2020. That's an awfully long time ago. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Where is it? I don't know how to share it. Okay. Fucking killing me. Gonna kick your ass, Gabriel. That's one. Here's another one. This one should be good. Boom. Going to finish. There you go. Joanna, that's very funny. Okay. That's right. Nobody's going down, right? Well, that's what she said. Where's Mike? Okay. Okay. That's the second video that should help you with that shit. Let's see. Do I have another one? I think that works. I know they say SIE, but it's really for 7 and everything else. Growth style, mesh matrix. I think we're good. Okay. That should help you. Boom. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I listen. Yeah. There's no way I'm spending an hour going over mnemonics. But like Dado 15, disclosure, approval, trade, options agreement, 15 days later. That's a good one. Okay. Oh, I think my SIE thing, if depending on what test you're taking, find my quick and dirty video on that. I have a lot of that shit in there. So remember, when you open an options account, this is low hanging fruit for every test pretty much. When you open an options account, DATO, disclosure, then approval, then trade, then options agreement 15 days later. I came up with that one just because I was like, I couldn't remember it. Now, the ones I didn't come up with like are ABC, agent broker commission, PDM, principal dealer markup. Okay. On the 6566, ABC, agent advice business compensation. Slobs over bliss. Oh my God, 8 hours. That's crazy. Oh, not so much. That's too much. Gotta relax. Go get the fuck off here. Go get some sleep. You have 3 days. 8 hours is too much. You're gonna burn out. You're gonna be tired like this shit. I mean, you want to take a break, it's fine, but do not cram. Cramming makes people fail. Okay. Cramming is bad. Cramming is shit. Okay. I got that you studied for 8 hours. That's way too fucking long. Okay. Guys, a couple things. If you need help with studying, tutoring, hit me out at series7exam.org. I have another tutor that works for me. If you go on my website, if you go on my website and book, it says booking with Ken, then I have another tutor, my other tutors. I have one, I'm building up like 2-3 more. I have a couple more in the stable. But again, if you want to go right to it, Michael Weiss is really good. He's series7examtutor.com. Don't forget, guys, achievable.me. They are fucking, they're balls the best. Not undoubtedly, factually, objectively the best for the SIE, and they're really good for the 7 and all that shit. But even for the 7, no matter what vendor you get, so that's why I say don't buy the Kaplan full shit. Buy STC or Achievable and get the Kaplan Q-Bank. Then you're good to go. Okay. Don't forget the Facebook group. That's here, right? I'll put it in the thing again. Join up. It's really good. They're awesome, okay? They actually are a bunch of good people in there. Stop the cramming, Aaron. I mean, maybe for the SIE it's fine, but don't cram. That's what she said. Okay. I think we're going to be good. That's the link for the Facebook group. They have an, understand, anyone taking the SIE more than a couple days away, they do a Facebook, they do an SIE Zoom group, study group at 6 o'clock almost every single night. Maybe 5-10 people in there, maybe more. Sometimes you can just pop in. They do not care. I have the link on my website. Go to my website, series7exam.org. Hit Zoom free group, SIE, 6 p.m. Jump on. They're all in there, okay? Boom, no cramming. I jump in once in a while, make sure there's no assholes in there. I got a couple people in there making sure that no assholes show up, and they try to clean them out. Okay, we got this. Okay, everyone. It's funny. Your picture, based on that, it looks like a girl I used to know in high school, Holly Hakes. It's a compliment. It's a good thing. Okay, everyone. I am happy to be on here. Again, Tuesdays and Thursdays is my favorite night. Please check out my most recent video on election campaign donations, right? Boom, boom, boom. I just came out with it at 8 o'clock. Go watch that election campaign donation video. It's pretty good. I think so. And I did, the better one is if you're taking the 7, I'm just telling you, go check out their most recent one I did, the 3 insanely hard option questions. There's 3 people. Yes, 6 p.m. Eastern. Joanna, Eastern is the only thing that fucking matters, right? We're all off our shit. No, okay. See you Thursday, baby. I know we're gonna be ready. I'm gonna kick you off if you're taking a Friday. You know that. Yeah, I think we're good. Check out that video. It's really good. Those questions may pop up on the exam. I'm just saying. I've got a lot of feedback on that. Okay. I think Lemonet, thank you for coming on. I love doing this. It makes me feel like I have a friend. Okay, everyone, I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to blast you with some music on this shit. And I appreciate it. Look, let me explain something. You have to suffer because you said nice things. Now I got to stick with listening to me for a couple seconds. I did this, during COVID. The lives I did, because I found out a lot of my students were studying alone. They had nobody to talk to. So I do the lives, and not everyone can afford my rate. I'm $185 an hour. Not everyone can afford it. So I started doing free videos too on top of that, just to let people have access to free shit. I was really just doing it to get the SIE in, because I figured that's get people in college and stuff. And then it just fucking blew up. So I have so much fun. Listen, thank you guys, everyone. Thanks a lot. I hope I helped you beware. Oh, you're going to nail it. I'll see you Thursday. Whoever's taking it tomorrow, go beat this thing. You better not still be on here. And I love this. Let's get a little music. Let's get myself banned from the business, from YouTube again. Demonetized. You all have a good night.
I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.